Across the narrow sea on the southern shores of Essos lies the ruins of Valyria, the former home of the Valyrian Empire. Although never technically an empire, because it never had an emperor, or a kingdom, because it never had a king, but rather a collection of free landowners that all had a say in its governance. Thousands of years ago, the Valyrians were a simple sheep-herding people, known for their silver and gold hair and piercing violet eyes. Early on, ancient Valyrians discovered dragons living in a ring of volcanoes on their peninsula called the 14 Fires. Believing themselves to be of dragon blood, they used their magic to tame and raise the dragons, eventually making them incredible weapons of war. They used the dragons to forge Valyrian steel with a strength no one had ever seen. With their newfound power, the Valyrians sought to expand their freehold.
5,000 years ago, the Giscari Empire was the dominant power in Essos. They saw the quickly expanding Valyrian freehold as a real threat, and rightfully so. So they waged war against them. Bad fucking idea. Over the course of the next few hundred years, the Giscari attacked the Valyrians 5 times, never with any success. The Valyrians had no desire for a 6th attack, so, with dragons in tow, decimated the capital of Old Gis, along with other strongholds, eradicating any semblance of the culture and enslaving anyone that survived. With all the newly acquired slaves, they were able to mine the 14 volcanoes even more rapidly, gathering iron for their legendary blades and gold and silver to pay for it all.
The freehold continued to expand, eventually covering the vast majority of Essos, and even as far west as Dragonstone on the shores of Westeros. The Rhoynar civilization refused to relinquish their lands as easily, and fought the Valyrians with an army of 1 million plus men. But their blades proved no match for Dragonfire. Led by warrior Queen Nymeria, they fled with 10,000 ships set for Dorne. With little left to conquer in Essos, the Valyrians set their sights for Westeros. But as they toiled, a cataclysmic event like the world had never seen happened. All 14 volcanoes of Valyria erupted, spewing lava across the land and ash across the sky, scorching the dragons and their masters. The ground literally opened up, swallowing the peninsula almost whole. In a matter of hours, all that the Valyrians built was erased. The dragon lords that survived were slain in a great upheaval, and like that, the Valyrians were no more. All but one family, with a daughter that prophesied the whole event. Daenerys Targaryen, known as Daenerys the Dreamer, warned her father Aenar of the doom. He moved his family to Dragonstone. 100 years later, that family line would conquer all of Westeros.